Welcome to the Foul Mouth News, where the filters are off and the language is colorful. If you are offended by profanity or vulgarity in general, not to mention political incorrectness, this video is not for you. You have been forewarned. So if you have virgin ears, be prepared because they are about to be violated.
Hello, everyone. So, this right here is some funny fucking shit. We got an article here from NPR. These fuckers, they're real antagonistic fucks. Like, they think they're untouchable. NPR, keep fucking, taunting the bull by waving red flags, so to speak. Like a red cape, but you know what I mean. In front of, people by doing stupid shit like, hey, yeah, look at how we've become propagandistic little fucks and, we're supposed to be unbiased news and this is why Trump wants to take away our money. You're going to wake the normies up to your stupid shit. Okay, especially the normies that tend to have their lives focused on the fact of trying to put food on the table and shit, maybe some sports ball, and aren't really political. When you put this idea of illegals should be getting food stamps when they're barely able to put food on their table, this doesn't work well for you. See, because, basically, and this has been a more recent thing, states are supposed to hand over, the information of people that are receiving food stamps. Well, it's now, SNAP, but food stamps. That's how they actually used to, get rid of, food stamp fraud. Because they had access and they were like, well, this person's collecting food stamps in multiple states, stuff like that. They were able to see stuff like that. But these states now, because they're handing these benefits out to people, a specific group, that shouldn't be here in the first place because they didn't exactly come here legally, a bunch of these benefits while they're telling Americans, well, fuck you, go to a food pantry. That's why they're looking into this shit. So they're trying to act like that they're collecting sensitive, information that's going to compromise these people that are on food stamps, even though the federal government's supposed to have this information in the first fucking place. So this is an article that NPR published on May 9th, written by Jude, if that's supposed to be like Jeff, whatever, Joffe, some fucked up way of spelling Joff or whatever, Joff Block, Stephen Fowler. It was published on May 9th, and the title here, USA, Doge demands states hand over personal data about food stamp recipients. Well, first off, it's the USDA that's doing it. You're just throwing Doge in because it's one of those, oh my God, freak out the fucking retarded left fucking terms because of how you people have framed it and everything else. I mean, you're being dishonest, sleazy fucking cunts. You seriously are. This is shit that the federal government is supposed to have access to in the first fucking place. I mean, shit, it might have changed a little with SNAP, but they always had access to it prior. You're trying to act like this is something new and it's going to compromise people's security. The only people that it's going to fucking affect are the illegals that are collecting fucking things, that they shouldn't be collecting. If the government goes looking into those things like food stamps, and you know this, but you're playing off the stupidity of the typical lefty with this shit. Oh, let's get into this here. The Department of Agriculture. Okay, yeah, you're seeing right off the bat, they're saying the Department of Agriculture, but yet it's USDA and Doge. The Department of Agriculture is demanding states hand over personal data of food assistance recipients, including social security numbers, addresses, and at least one state's citizenship status, according to emails shared with NPR by an official who was not allowed to speak publicly. So basically what happened is they managed to find some Trump-deranged little fucking retarded lefty cunt who works over at the Department of Agriculture, the USDA, to, who, quote unquote, leaked this shit. All right. This fucker, what they're doing goes against what's being done legally, and this fucker should be prosecuted for it. They have no fucking, whistleblower bullshit to hide behind. This fucking cunt should be tracked down and criminally fucking charged. Because, oh my God, they're blowing the whistle on the fact that the USDA is actually doing what it's supposed to be doing. If you're giving, I'm sorry, but if you're giving out money to someone, don't you want to know who the fuck they are? I mean, what the fuck? The federal government used to keep accurate information on this shit when they had the days of the coupon books. which if you look at my thumbnail, I chose specifically to go and find, where they said food stamps, to go find an actual picture of the old food stamps. Because what does it say right on them? The U.S. fucking Department of Agriculture, you dumb retarded cunts. And you know what I hate seeing is when I go food shopping, all right, all these fucking cunts coming in from Massachusetts, these illegals that have no rhyme or reason to be here, don't speak a word of fucking English, sitting there with their SNAP fucking cards, buying high-end cuts of fucking steak and literally lobster while I'm eating fucking shit comparatively. When I'm working and not leeching off the fucking system. I'm sorry. But here you are like, oh my God, I'm gonna go and find out who the illegals are. Because that's what you're saying secretly. All right? But when you have people that collect food stamps, this isn't like the idea of like the mother with 50, multiple kids had some issues or whatever. I mean, I'm not for like shit like this, but I understand there are some rare cases where it might help a couple people, and some people might actually get off their ass if they can feed themselves. Okay, fine, whatever. As a libertarian, I'm against that type of shit, but I'm not going to concede my belief on that. But I'll say, okay, I understand some people believe that and where they're coming from, at least from their perspective. All right, but the thing is welfare abuse, food stamp abuse went rampant to where Bill Clinton in the 90s, they went collecting fucking data. They were talking about workfare. Clinton was talking about workfare. And they went through and found a shit ton of people that were collecting food stamps. Back when there were food stamps, one of the reasons why they went to the SNAP card is because there was an underground fucking market where people who were running scams, collecting food stamps under multiple names in multiple states, shit like that, or their name in multiple states. And they were then selling them for like, 10, 20, 50 cents on the fucking dollar. So, that's how they tracked them down, was through this type of information. They're all going, oh my God, how dare they want this info? It's going to compromise the security of people. Fuck you. These people oh my God, these lefties are so fucking retarded. Their shit's so transparent. It really is. Anyway, the sweeping and unprecedented request comes as the Trump administration ramps up the collection and consolidation of American sensitive data, and as the data has been used to make misleading claims about people in the U.S. illegally accessing public benefits and committing fraud to build a greater capacity to deport them. Excuse me, no, they're literally finding that shit, you sleazy motherfuckers. Okay, the unprecedented request, this is not unprecedented. Holy fucking shit, the U.S. Department of Agriculture, states had to send their fucking food stamp recipient rolls to the fucking federal government. This is not unprecedented. The federal government kept track of people collecting food stamps, you stupid cunts. Holy shit. This collection of consolidation of American sensitive data, collection and consolidation. This is all data the federal government already has. How are they collecting data, okay, that they already fucking have? You stupid fucking retards. Please explain that one. Okay, the federal government has treasure troves of fucking data on us, whether it be this type of shit with the federal agencies that collect our shit, Social Security, fucking, depending on what certain people, Medicare, Medicaid, whatever else, okay, FICA, okay, all that's involved with FICA, all those agencies have all your fucking personal information. How is this the ramps up the collection? This is information the federal government is supposed to fucking have. And this idea, that they made this bullshit claim, misleading claim. No, they're 100% fucking accurate in what they said. You sleazy motherfuckers. Okay, to build a greater capacity to deport them. So how the fuck catching actually illegals who are committing fucking fraud, building a greater capacity to deport illegals in general when the overwhelming fucking majority of Americans are sick of this shit. This is an 80-20 fucking situation. You're in the 20%. Go fuck yourself. Holy shit. We want the illegals gone. You know, we wanted like the idea of, you know, there's the door, you know, don't let it hit you where the good Lord split you. I mean, what the fuck? Anyway, the emails obtained by NPR also show the nationwide directive regarding the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP, follows a request by federal auditors for information that included citizenship data, but not other data typically used to verify financial eligibility for the program. But is or is not citizenship one of those eligibility fucking requirements? Oh, wait, that's right. It is. You fucking retard. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ, you fucking dumb motherfucker. Wow. These stupid fucking people. In 2024, SNAP served an average of 42 million people each month, according to the Department of Agriculture, at a cost of $100 billion. Only some categories of lawfully present non-citizens are eligible to receive SNAP benefits, and those without legal status can never qualify. However, a non-citizen parent without legal status may apply for the assistance on behalf of their children who are U.S. citizens. Oh, so basically, you're basically playing a little game here. Well, they don't get to collect it, but what they can do is they can take their fucking anchor baby, they can hold it up and, you know, even though they have no status here, not supposed to be here, they can use the anchor baby to collect free shit. That's one of the things the side against the, you know, assistance has said. And you're also fucking lying about the fact that illegals cannot collect, because it's a known fact that Massachusetts, it's a wide open fucking secret. Okay, if you live in fucking New England, if you live in New Hampshire, Massachusetts, maybe Maine, probably not Vermont as much, but like Connecticut, if you live surrounding Massachusetts, it is well-known fact when you have these motherfuckers, you know, especially people who live in New Hampshire, when you have these motherfuckers crossing the fucking border, you can tell these people don't have any legal fucking status, but they're using a SNAP fucking card to buy shit that's way more expensive than what you got, and you're barely making ends fucking meet. So don't fucking tell me, you dumb motherfucker, that, oh, illegals can't collect. Fuck you. They sure as shit do, because the states play shady fucking games. Why do you think you are going, oh my God, how dare they ask the states to hand over who's collecting what? Because you know that these lefty fucking shithole fucking cock-gobbling cunt of a states are literally handing benefits for Americans over to people who have absolutely no fucking status. And there should be absolutely no category of lawfully present non-citizen who's eligible for SNAP or anything else, because I hate to fucking break it to you. The whole point was, is if you came here, you had to do it on your own, because they can come here and go, oh, I'm eligible, you know, because you've made it so that these people can get some sort of legal status and then collect free shit. Like, oh, I don't know, all those illegals that you claim are legal, that weren't legal, that Biden snuck through with his bullshit thing, okay? They have that status that you're talking about. You're saying they're not illegal, but everyone else in the fucking country, the 80%, say they are and get the fuck out. Those people are collecting, but oh no, there's no illegals collecting whatsoever. All those fake asylum claims, oh no, they're legal, so therefore, that's the game you fuckers play. There's shit tons of Biden's fucking waste of space fucking leech illegals right now collecting these benefits, so go fuck yourself. And it's been going on since well before that, since SNAP. Because there would be other ways that they would give money, because it would be like state programs that would fund these illegals getting food and shit in Massachusetts before SNAP. But when you start mingling state and federal fucking funds, oh, look at this, we can kind of fudge the numbers and everything else, and we just won't hand the data over. You fucking people disgust me. The latest data demands are absolutely alarming and reckless and likely violate the Privacy Act and other statutes, said John Davison, Senior Counsel and Director for Litigation at the nonprofit Electronic Privacy Information Center. He and other advocates warn the data could be used to enable deportation and mass surveillance efforts and would do little to address improper payments. Excuse me? Okay, these people are getting improperly paid. Fucking... Excuse me. Let Rocco take this over for me.
Fucking what the fucking fuck? Who the fuck? Fuck this fucking... How did you do fucking fucks? Fuck!
Certainly illustrates the diversity.
There we go. Had to get a drink to stop the cough. Okay. You stupid motherfucking retard. These people are here illegally. They're getting improperly paid. Using information on people who are collecting that shouldn't to bring them to justice, we'll say. Oh no, because some lefties might have seen a Clint Eastwood movie. Bring them to justice, okay? To them, okay, they look at that one thing about, hanging them, bringing them to justice type of fucking thing like a retarded Canadian might. All right, fuck you. Like using information, these people are are illegally collecting stuff, are committing fucking fraud or some other form of collection of funds illegally, because I don't know the exact law, but they're breaking the law. How dare the federal government get their information and then, deal with the situation that would put a stop to the improper payments because they would no longer be getting those said improper payments. I love how the idea of the Electronic Privacy Information Center, these organizations were started with the idea of like protecting internet privacy, shit like that, like the EFF, which I believe, if memory serves, they got a quote from them in this article too. I could be wrong about that because I read multiple articles about this, but yeah, these fucking people, holy shit. Oh my God. Literally, they're like, well, this will do the opposite of what it'll actually do. You think people are fucking retarded, dude? Anyway, it's an unprecedented extension of the administration's campaign to consolidate personal data, Davison said. Excuse me, if anything involved with the federal fucking government, all right, if you're collecting shit like that, all your shit should be easily fucking accessible in regards to the government. You shouldn't have separate databases. This should all be like one unified fucking thing. And I'm a fucking privacy advocate, but when you've got people that are collecting shit that shouldn't be collecting, when you've got things involved with the fact of people collecting federal assistance, stuff like that, you should know exactly what the fuck they're collecting. You should know if they're eligible to fucking collect. You should know if they're in the country fucking legally. Holy fucking Christ. Anyway, USDA's unusual data request. SNAP, formerly known as food stamps, is a federal program. Each state administers the program and enrolls participants based on eligibility determined by Congress. What's one of the things that the Congress requires? Oh, that's right, citizenship. While the USDA and its Office of Inspector General can audit state SNAP programs, participants' personal data typically remains under state's control. Bull fucking shit. So it's not like ironclad. You're acting like this is unprecedented. Now you're walking shit back. Go fuck yourself. In March, the USDA's Office of Inspector General notified California, Florida, New York, and Texas of inspections of their SNAP programs to see if the states were improperly using administrative funds to pay out benefits, the email shows. That ultimately led to a request for detailed, sensitive data, including citizenship status and addresses of all SNAP participants in the previous year from from at least one of the states. So basically what they're wanting is they want to know who the fuck was put on SNAP during Biden sneak them in the fucking over, under, and however which way, around whatever else to get them, across the border. Fuck you. Holy shit, heaven forbid they look for all the Biden illegals that don't actually have legal status that we want the fuck out of the country by looking at the fact of them collecting free shit. Oh my fucking Lord. Heaven fucking forbid. Fucking clown world motherfucking bullshit. Holy shit. And because I don't want someone to say I'm racist, let me get this out of the way.
I'm not a racist, Dick. I hate everyone, all right? Old people, gay people, fat people, virgins, it doesn't matter. Think I care that Joshua's a Jew? No. I mean, I'm not going to borrow money from him or anything.
I mean, shit. These dumb motherfuckers. Oh, God. They care more about illegals than they do the actual, American citizenry. It's so disgusting. And, the founding fathers, revolted over, a 1 or 2% tax on fucking tea. Or was it 3%? I mean, come on now. We have become so fucking cucked compared to the people who founded this fucking country, the men who founded this country. It's sad. It's gone past the point of that to where it's pathetic. It really is. You know, the whole idea is like the government is just barely enough afraid of us that like they don't really bring in sweeping fucking shit because you know of how many people are armed and shit. But it shouldn't even come to that point. They shouldn't have been able to stretch shit as far as they fucking did. I mean, the founding fathers stated the whole point. One of the whole points of the Second Amendment is to make fucking sure that, you know, your government feels threatened by the citizenry because they serve the citizenry. And if you feel afraid of the citizenry, you ain't going to try to bend them over and fuck them up the ass. I mean, come on now. Anyway, on April 2 update, the state received from the OIG's office added a new objective, performing analytics on participant data to evaluate its quality and integrity. So basically, they want to make sure that they're not getting lied to. Okay. Yet the watchdog ultimately declined to request participants' employment status or income, which are key for determining financial eligibility for food assistance, detecting possible fraud. Okay, but what about the fact of illegals collecting which they're not supposed to be collecting? Shut the fuck up. That's fraud. Holy shit, they're looking for a particular type of fucking fraud right now. And you're freaking the fuck out because you know that all these fucking states went and did shit with the money they're receiving for, you know, SNAP, aka food stamps, and gave it to people that had no rhyme or reason to fucking collect it. I love it. These fucking retards. Oh, God. Anyway, instead, the request prioritized other data fields, including name, date of birth, address, contact information, social security number, citizenship status, and information about household members, the emails show. At an initial joint video conference, the states learned that the inspections had been requested by Secretary of Agriculture Brooke Rollins, according to an official who attended the meeting but was not authorized to discuss the matter. Trump fired existing inspector general, I think that's supposed to be generals. Yeah, it's supposed to be. Trump fired existing inspectors general. Okay, inspectors general. Okay, they're doing it the other way around. Across the federal government when he took office, including at the USDA, where a new permanent leader of the office is yet to be confirmed. Well, clearly Trump didn't get all the fucking people that need to go out. This motherfucker should have been one of the ones that got fired. Plain and simple. This motherfucker got to go. I mean, what the fuck? This is shit that the federal government has access to and has had access to. I mean, they admit that the federal government has had access to this information in the past, and now they're trying to be like, well, it's unprecedented. Well, then why did you admit later on that, you know, that the government has had access to this information? Shut the fuck up. These people are so fucking scummy. Earlier this week, the USDA escalated its quest for data further. In a May 6th letter to all states, an advisor for Food, Nutrition, and Consumer Services said the federal agency would be seeking personally identifiable information for SNAP applicants and recipients, including but not limited to names, date of birth, personal address used, and social security numbers going back to Jan 1, 2020. USDA did not answer NPR's questions about the full extent of the personal data it was requesting. So again, basically what they're doing, and they know this, is all these fucking people that the Biden fucking handler fucking retard motherfuckers went and gave status to that had no rhyme or reason or legal means to give them status to. What they're doing is they're going to now use this data to find these motherfuckers. And that's what they don't want, because by giving these fuckers status, even though they're not here legally, because they made false claims, they were caught 50, 100, 200 fucking miles, 1,000 miles inside the U.S. fucking border, they gave them the ability to collect free shit. That was the plan. Well, now they're using this to get these people who do not have a rhyme or reason to fucking be here out of here. I mean, gee, oh no. That's what you're afraid of. The 80-20 thing where you're on the 20, you're fucking sitting there freaking out about. So sad, too bad. Motherfuckers. Dumb fucking cunts. I swear to God. I mean, this is ridiculous. All right, so the USDA did not answer NPR's questions about the full extent of personal data it was requesting. Fuck you. You're a bunch of sleazy motherfuckers who like are propagandistic leftist fucks that collect tax dollars that support your ass. You wouldn't be able to fucking function if we didn't fucking support your sorry asses. Shut the fuck up. The letter said USDA is asking private contractors that process SNAP payments for states to turn over that data and will use it to ensure program integrity, including by verifying the eligibility of benefit recipients. The directive comes as Republican lawmakers in Congress are proposing deep cuts in the food assistance program that would reduce the number of people who participate in it. Well, when you get the fucking illegals off the fucking, food stamp situation, that's a lot less money you need to spend, number one. And number two, you're acting like, oh, well, they don't collect the how incomes and shit like that. They're the motherfucking federal government. You don't think that they have the people's tax returns? You stupid motherfuckers? Holy shit. And they're like, well, they don't want them consolidating data. You do realize that by the data consolidation, where everything is easily accessible, that when you're collecting government services and all that shit, which should all be, I mean, if you're living off the government tit, your information, they should have your information. For all of it to be centralized, they can easily go and say, okay, this person's collecting food stamps. Let's see what their income is, and boom, there's their tax information. And then they can instantly see whether they're committing fraud, if they're making too much money and somehow manage to still be collecting, whatever the case may be. But you don't want that because the system's being abused. You know it's being abused, and it's feeding a bunch of lazy-ass motherfucking illegals who have no right to be here. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Doge's role. The May 6th letter cited President Donald Trump's March 20 executive order stopping waste, fraud, and abuse by eliminating information silos, which call on agencies to ensure the federal government has unfettered access to comprehensive data from all the state's programs that receive federal funding, including from third-party databases, in order to identify fraud and overpayments. Oh my God, heaven fucking forbid the federal government gets all the information to make sure that the money that they're giving states isn't being fucking mishandled, collected by people who have no right to, that there's not outright fraud and shit like that. Heaven fucking forbid. Like this situation with food stamps when Americans are having problems putting food on the table, illegals getting lobster and prime rib and shit. Go fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I mean, when I've witnessed that shit myself, you can call me a fucking liar, but my eyes don't lie. Fuck you. The Ad Hoc Department of Government Efficiency Team, or DOGE, has been accessing sensitive data across the federal government in recent months and has been using allegations of wasteful and fraudulent spending. No, they've been showing proof of it. Fuck you. To justify dismantling government agencies. So basically showing that these government agencies are corrupt and need to be fucking tore down because, it's like the idea of when a house is so infested with termites, you at some point, you just got to tear it the fuck down, which is the case that we're seeing. You're like, oh my God, because you fucks do want to keep the gravy train going. Fuck you. Neither Doge nor the White House responded to NPR's request for comment. Why would they fucking talk to you retards? You fucking assholes have been sitting there talking shit about them while collecting federal money. And when they said, we're going to stop you from collecting federal money because you're fucking propagandists, you cried and went to a judge. Fuck you. That had no rhyme, reason, or right to actually rule on your shit, so fuck you. Fidelity Information Services, a vendor used by some states to process electronic bank transfer transactions for SNAP programs, told its state partners the day before USDA's letters to the states that the agency and its DOGE team contacted them in connection to the executive order and that no proprietary, confidential, or personally identifiable information was shared according to emails obtained by NPR. FIS values its close working relationship with both the USDA and the state partners and is committed to supporting efforts to improve program efficiency and reduce fraud, reads a statement the company provided to NPR. Why would they fucking do that when they profit off of fraud? The more fucking fraudulent accounts that they have, the more payouts that they make, the more fucking transactions that these fucking retards make that have no right to or rhyme or fucking reason to be collecting food stamps when they're going and buying prime rib lobster, fucking filet mignon, when they're going and buying shit like that. Every time they swipe that fucking card, these fuckers get paid. Plus the money that they're already getting paid to handle this shit. Why would they want to stop the fraud when they make more money because of the fraud? Bull fucking shit. I call those motherfuckers at this company a bunch of fucking liars. Oh yeah, bullshit. You benefit from the fraud, so shut the fuck up. Because if you fuckers didn't benefit from the fraud, you'd be seeing the shit that's going on because you have access to all the data, and you would have told the federal government that there's a bunch of fucking fraud going on right now. But instead, you've been sitting there keeping your fucking mouth shut, which is why Trump has now had to have this, the fucking Department of Agriculture go and say, hey, hand this fucking information over that we should have access to, that we've had access to. Holy sweet Christ, these fucking cunts. I swear to God. Anyway, Wired, The Washington Post, and CNN have reported that DOJ is also combining sensitive data from across agencies, including Social Security Administration, Department of Homeland Security, and the Internal Revenue Service, to create a data tool that can help the federal government track and arrest immigrants they want to remove. No, this is also about the fact. I love how they're framing it that way. This is about the fact of, okay, if you're collecting Medicare, okay, you're collecting Social Security, you're collecting these different things. They want to be able to see what you're actually collecting. Heaven fucking forbid, shit be centralized, so when you're living off the government tit, whether it be welfare, whatever else, like federal benefits in regards to welfare or SNAP or whatever else, the government can see that you're doing that and then be able to see if you're actually qualified by looking at your tax return. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, these fucking people. More than a dozen federal lawsuits allege DOJ staffers have been illegally granted permission to view databases with personal and financial information the government maintains, and multiple federal judges have expressed concern about what information DOJ has access to and why. This is fucking made-up bullshit that you fucks have been pushing. You're the ones who helped fabricate it. Go fuck yourselves. Access and why. Late last month, DHS announced a DOJ-led overhaul of the systematic alien verification entitlement database, making the system free for state and local governments to use and promising a single reliable source for verifying non-citizen status nationwide. This shit should be already there. There should already be a federal database set up that is free for the states to use to see if they've got actual, an illegal there or not, but whatever, what the fuck. Davison, the privacy attorney, said the SNAP data being requested could be used to make exaggerated allegations of fraud. No, it's actually exposing fraud. I love this. So actually showing fraud to these fucking retards, this sleazy fucking, lefty fucking, oh, I'm about privacy. No, you only care about privacy for fucking illegal, so fuck you. Okay, attorney sitting there going, oh yeah, these could be used for this. Fuck you. Exaggerate. No. You fuckers, every time they point out actual fraud, you go to exaggerate allegations. It's exaggerated allegations. No, it's factual shit. Fuck you. It's like they use the same fucking term over and over. It's like they're programmed or they're told to say shit. So anyway, exaggerated allegations of fraud, and that combining the information with other DOJ obtained data could be used for immigration enforcement efforts. Yes, it could also be used to find massive bits of fraud that the illegals are committing, which is what he's alluding to is they're going to get this information. They're going to find all these fucking illegals that are fucking collecting shit that they shouldn't be collecting, who are committing crimes by doing that, and actually then deport them for being criminals. Holy fucking Christ. These motherfuckers, they're basically admitting this shit. They're not doing it openly, they're doing it backhandedly, kind of alluding to type shit. I mean, what the fuck? Anyway, what they're building is a surveillance weapon, and it can be put to all sorts of adverse uses in the future, said Davison. How is this a fucking surveillance tool when you have these people collecting federal benefits from different agencies, and each agency collects their own database? And the federal government, you have a situation where the left hand doesn't know what the right hand's doing, and the left hand should know what the right hand's doing. Oh my God. They take common fucking sense shit that any company would do, and they go, oh my God, that's about privacy. No, this is about running the government like a business. Okay, you fucks don't complain that companies combine all these multiple fucking databases like that, but oh my God, when the government does it to try to actually do shit right, you're like, oh my God, privacy. As a privacy advocate, as someone who doesn't like their shit out there, I mean, clearly when I'm using a fucking avatar that I had to create using AI like this myself, that ain't anything fucking spectacular. Okay. Why, if I'm saying this isn't what you're trying to claim, why do you think other people are going to buy into this shit when I'm one of those types that's paranoid about my, identity and shit like that? Like, I would be, off the grid type of idea, dear, if I really could. If I was independently wealthy, oh, fuck yeah, I'd be completely off the fucking grid. I mean, I would have, amenities and shit, but I would make sure that there was layers and layers of shit between them and me, on the note of, the internet and stuff like that. So, yeah. I mean, this is fucking retarded. NPR asked the USDA if the agency would be following protocols outlined in the Privacy Act, such as publishing a privacy assessment and system of records notice for the new data set. An unnamed spokesperson using a USDA press email account told NPR the agency's general counsel is determining whether that's required, because it's probably not. All personally identifiable information will comply with all privacy laws and regulation and will follow responsible data handling requirements, the email said. Okay, now, let's just blow through this here. Fraud and abuse with SNAP benefits are rare. Bull fucking shit. This is a lie. This is where they fucking push that idea like there's no voter fraud or anything like that. There's absolutely no food stamp fraud. Bullshit. After Trump issued an executive order in February aimed at ensuring immigrants without legal status are not receiving federal benefits, Agriculture Secretary Rollins made combating alleged mispayments to ineligible immigrants a focus. Well, when you have all these people who are fraudulently, claiming asylum status, they're taking benefit of this shit. They're committing a crime, whether you want to admit it or not. So fuck you, because they've lied about asylum, and now they're fucking stealing money. Fuck you. Oh, these fucking people. Anyway, the days in which taxpayer dollars are used to subsidize illegal immigration are over, Rollins said in a February press release. In fiscal year 2023, about 11% of SNAP benefits distributed were considered improper or over or under payments. Still, even fewer, about 1% of those, were attributed to state-level issues related to determining citizenship eligibility, according to the USDA's own data. So basically, the lefties at the USDA were cooking the fucking books because they knew that the blue states were fucking taking and giving money to illegals, which is why they stopped collecting all of the recipient data from the fucking states. And made sure, it was all states because they don't want to be specific because they couldn't just do the blue states. Okay. Yeah, right. Okay, all right, sure. Motherfuckers. Most of the improper pay, an 11% asshole? 11 fucking percent of fraud. How much money is put out with SNAP? 11%. That's millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars, you stupid motherfuckers. Holy shit. It's okay, 11% is nothing. That's just that's absolutely nothing for fraud. It's rare. 11% is not rare, you stupid bitch. Most of the improper payments in 2022 were due to unintentional mistakes by state workers or households, rather than intentional fraud, according to an analysis of the data by the left-leaning Center for Budget and Policy Priorities. So you go to a leftist organization, like you fuckers will always do, to push your fucking bullshit that will make a completely easily debunkable claim like this. Oh my God, the illegal immigrants commit less crime than Americans because you group in actual legal immigrants who offend so little that they offset how much of a criminal fucking element the illegals are in this country. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, that's real believable. A leftist organization saying something. Yeah. Okay, if they're releasing something or their lips are moving, they're fucking lying. Holy shit. Anyway, only 50% of eligible non-citizens, which includes refugees and green card holders, and 59% of eligible children living with non-citizens adults participated in SNAP in 2022, according to a USDA report. Well, none of them should be participating in it. Fuck you. Overall, advocates said participation among those who are entitled to receive this benefit is low due to fears that it will have a negative impact on immigration proceedings. Oh, bullshit. Oh, my God. One of my friends, her landlords, driving Mercedes, owning multiple fucking properties in Massachusetts, New York, Rhode Island. We're collecting fucking welfare in every one of those states and SNAP. Okay, we're collecting food stamps. She knew about it. They bragged about it. So shut the fuck up. And they were, let's just say, people who didn't, have the benefit of being born here originally. Fuck you. Oh my God. Oh, there's barely any fraud. Fuck you. Oh my God. Anyway, even though immigrants without legal status are not eligible to receive SNAP or other federal benefits, SNAP does include the names and addresses of people who could be subject to deportation now or in the future, who will share a household with people who could be. Oh, so basically, when these people are using their anchor babies to collect free shit, okay, that could be used to track them down and deport them. Oh, so sad, too bad. That's what you get when you're not here legally. Some legal immigrants who receive SNAP benefits may lose their legal status in the future, given the administration is trying to reverse Biden-era immigration programs that granted hundreds of thousands of people the ability to live and work in the U.S. See, this is it. This is what I'm talking about. They wait till the end. So you're talking about all those illegals who actually have no legal status here, who did not go through the system, who did not go to a point of entry, who are caught well into the border. Fuck you. The ones that the Biden administration was helping across the border that have no legal status. Fuck you. Those are the people they want out. We know who they are. Biden said, come here, we'll give you free shit. Then did this. His handlers did this because their hand was up his ass like he's Walter at a Jeff Dunham show. And they did, so they collect this free shit. Fuck you. Holy shit. This is a long-ass fucking video. I really gotta get this done. I thought this article was a lot shorter than it was. Oh my God. For years, advocates and state agencies have tried to reassure immigrant families that it's safe for them to sign up for assistance if they meet the eligibility requirements. They've done that with people who have no eligibility requirements, but whatever. People who do not meet them, I should say. People seeking services need to know that the information will be used only to administer the program and won't put them and their family members at risk, said Tanya Broder, an attorney for the National Immigration Law Center. Well, if they're here legally and they're allowed to collect the benefits, but they shouldn't be able to collect in the first place, well, then what's the problem with that information being given to the federal government? Because if they've got legal status and they should be able to collect, then they shouldn't have to worry. Oh, wait, you're worried about the ones who are actually on the system, that are leeching off the system, that don't have that have no right to do it. Fuck you. They always conflate. Even the illegals that they've gotten bullshit legal status are now doing it, that are collecting shit, with the people who are collecting shit that have no rhyme or reason to, that should be out of this fucking country, including the ones that Biden fucking revolving doored in. But the federal government's demand for unfettered access to sensitive data across multiple agencies and its aggressive pursuit of immigrants raise serious privacy concerns and the potential for information that will be weaponized against people who would go hungry without assistance. They're not even supposed to fucking be here. Oh my God, they might go hungry. Well, they ain't going to be doing it here in the United fucking States, you stupid cunt. The idea is to send them back home. Holy shit, these fucking people. On a FAQ page, to sign up for food assistance from California, the site currently says the state will not report applicants' immigration status to authorities and information is used to only determine eligibility. So translation, like I've said, these blue states are giving shit that's not to people who are not eligible. They are saying to illegals, come in, collect the shit. We're not going to report you. We're not even going to ask. Massachusetts been doing that since well before California. I mean, what the fuck? You're admitting this shit. Holy shit. Authorities cannot use this information to deport you unless there's a criminal violation, the state website said. Oh, so committing fucking fraud is not a criminal fucking violation? They're not eligible? You're allowing them to not to apply for something they have no legal right to collect? That's fraud. Oh my God. Advocates NPR spoke with said, it's important for SNAP participants to understand that it's not yet known at this point how states will handle the USDA's pending data request. How about hand over the fucking information? Because they used to hand over the fucking information. And ever since the illegals started collecting shit, oh, we're not going to give that information. And the federal government hasn't asked for it because they've been helped cover it up. How about give over the fucking information already, you stupid fucks? Let the chips fall where they may. If an illegal gets deported, so what? An angel might get their wings. Esther Reyes, with Protecting Immigrant Families, a coalition of 700 groups across the country that help eligible immigrants access services. No, they help people collect services, allegedly, from what I understand, collect services that have no right to illegals. They get bullshit, quote unquote, legal status, whatever, fuck, if they can. I mean, shut the fuck up. But anyway, Immigrant Access Services is urging states to check with their congressional delegations about whether the data requests are legal before responding. It's completely fucking legal. The federal government gives out this fucking money. They have a right to know. Okay, the federal government has a right to know who's getting it. Fuck you. As for people who may feel fearful about enrolling in SNAP given concerns over data, Reyes said, we really encourage families and communities to talk to enrollment workers and the people that they trust before acting on the fear. Well, fuck you. You're basically saying, hey, we'll help you get fucking free shit, you assholes. We'll help you collect free shit, you fucking wastes of space. Don't worry about it. We've been covering for you motherfuckers for years. Well, guess what? The chickens have come home to roost. They're going to get that fucking information. All these illegals that are collecting illegally are going to be fucking deported. And guess what? They can either take their kid with them Or their kid can stay here and still collect free fucking shit because they were born here being an anchor baby and all. See, that's one of the things they leave out. They go, oh, no illegals are collecting. Excuse me. How the fuck is a 1-year-old collecting enough money for a family of fucking 6 when it comes to food stamps? Explain that one. Shouldn't it just be enough for formula and formula and shit like that for the kid? Instead of enough to feed the whole fucking family? These fucking assholes. Anyway, yeah, I've covered this well enough. I've actually spent way too much time on this. Anyway, I'm leaving things here. If you've made it this far and haven't already, please like and subscribe. Also, feel free to subscribe over on the other platforms where this channel's content is uploaded to, as well as subscribe and follow over on sites like Minds, Gab, and Parler. Links to each are in the description.